Sounds like something we need. I'm not exactly sure what's in here. I think I kind of know, but it's definitely going to help us moving forward with our metal industry scene. If it's what I think it is. Either or, it'll help us move forward, right? So nothing like getting the day started with a good sunny D. The sun's out. Still a little warm. Maybe go do a walkthrough, put a train on, admiring our scenery, and showing you guys the different techniques I used, the rocks, and what else we got to do, things I need to clean up on the layout, just a whole lot. So stay tuned and welcome to HO Powertrain. Oh, we're back to our layout, right? Yeah. Real quick, I'm deciding to take these locomotives and perhaps some locomotives on this shelf because we had an incident where one fell off. So we're going to take this off of this area, remove those, and put me a shelf here. So I got to go get me a board, not today, but go get me a board and some brackets and put a shelf, something like that, to reassure my expensive locomotives. These aren't cheap, and they're $100 on up, especially these. These are like $200, $300 on up. It costs money, guys. So I'm tired of dropping them, man. I gotta be careful what I do more often, right? All right, let's fire this baby up. In fact, let's put our Walders on. We'll grab one of these Walders and go put it on our layout. Hoping these videos are being helpful to you guys so you can see, give you some ideas what the heck is going on. And of course, we got a bunch of videos, guys, in our library, so you can go pick through what you want to see. I mean, we got this whole layout documented, so thumb through those videos and you can see, such as the mountains and everything we done, easy rock work, building sides such as this, which we got to continue doing, building stone walls, just a lot of things we done that can help you guys. So, oh, look right there, check this out. My $300 SD90 Mac just been sitting here for like 2 weeks. I need to get that on a shelf, right? All right, get this baby going. All under here is where my controls are at. And what I do is I unplug everything for self-reassurance, right? I don't want that to go up in smoke while I'm not here. Although that can be a scenario either way. So I just try to reassure myself by unplugging all my stuff, so I can come in here and turn it on manually and get my stuff going, right? Now, I've discussed this before. I don't have no fancy controllers other than like a DCC NCE for my DCC stuff. And all I have is a straight up DC controller controlling this whole layout. So nothing fancy here. Gives you an idea. You can pretty much run a layout with DC or however you want to run it. Very cheap and simple, okay? Oh, we missed it going over Devil's Mountain, man. Crap. There she is. Such a beauty. Again, at Walders. Looks like I'm a Walders fan, man, all the way. I don't think I'm switching over anytime soon. Oh, look, check it out. Oh, I almost forgot. Look at my little car I built. That's a 3D printed molten car. In fact, let's go open that package. Okay, so let's see what's in it. That's it. That's all. Man, I needed the real thing, bro. These are just coupler pockets from Eve Model. Eve Model makes good plastic trucks also. Okay, so I got some more stuff with Eve Model coming to get my cars up and going. So plastic trucks, the plastic couplers that we're going to glue, such as you see here. And this 3D printed platform is exactly where it needs to be for this coupler to be on point with the other cars. Works beautiful. I got pretty lucky with that part. I also did another print like this. Okay, I upsized this one, which I'm going to keep the upsized version. And I went ahead and got a different design. So this is the upside version. I just took the this ladle out of it, and I printed another ladle because this ladle that the car, they wanted me to 3D print, just did not work out. It was a crappy solution to a car. Tried to put it together and it was just non-fitment. It was just not good. So I incorporated it with 2 different prints, and there you go. This is going to be my updated version of a new set of cars. So these plus these. I think we have them for the blast furnace. Well, we lost power. Either lost power or dirty track. I don't think it's dirty because I just cleaned this track. Oh, no, it may be dirty. Hold on. Hold on. Let's push it to see if it's dirty. Yep. Right there, we got a little dirty track. Come on, Walters. Go. Go. Go, man. Let's see what's happening. The old dirty test. Oh, yeah, you can see it. You can see it. See it there? Ooh, nice and gummy. All it takes is that little bit, and it will stop them trains from running. Sweet. Awesome. Coming around Devil Mountain. Another thing, guys, what I got to do is pull this apart and fix the leak. I have a small leak here somewhere, so I got to fix that. Must get to that. And there's Walter spinning out. Come on, Walters. Okay, she was spinning out. I have, what, like 17 cars is pulling? It needs to be in a consist, so let's put it dualed up with BNSF. Come on, baby. Come on. What the heck, man? Yeah, let's go put another locomotive on this thing. I normally don't like doing full speed right here, but we're gonna give it a hell of a run. Come on. Come on in here. Woo! She's running, bro. Whew, full 18 volts. All right, there's our buddy. So we're gonna flop this around like this. Unhook this. Push this baby on. And can you tell I did not weather this yet? That looks like a weathering video coming up. I don't know. Okay, hook up. Come on, baby. Yeah. Turn this baby back on. Woo! She's rolling, bro. Dualed up DC locomotives on this large layout, man. It's very surprising that we can run that many locomotives on such a large platform as this. That brings to mind that people had questions on voltage drop this far out here. Well, the only way you get voltage drop when you have a large layout, or any layout really, is if you don't have good connections, okay? So no matter how you're putting your connections, if you don't have good connections and good joints, good clean joints, or if you're soldering, you're not soldering them fully, or anything like that, you're going to have voltage drop. But if you have good connection, it's going to pull its amplified power to suit this whole layout. What it's really doing is pushing more amps through your DC controller. So the more amps you push through your DC controller, the hotter it gets, the harder it works, and it probably will burn out quicker. But as far as the locomotive's running, it'll pull its power and amperage to keep your locomotives drawing power. That makes sense. That's the way voltage works, and I believe in the best I can explain it. So they're pulling their power they need, and because I have sufficient power through this layout, it's going to feed into those locomotives, and they're going to pull what they need to pull. The only thing that's working overtime right now is the DC controller pack. So more amps, more voltage you pass through a system, more amps you putting through them. There we have it. Sweet. Rolling, baby. So my primary focus right now is industry. I know it looks a little cluttered, but that's my primary focus. Dirt, building the ladle cars, getting the slag cars in. primary focus, but in no hurry because I want to get it right. Everything else is just kind of chilled out because I've been 3D printing and doing other stuff, okay? Another thing that I had, those of you guys that don't know, I had 6250 hit the floor, shattered the roof, well, shattered the cab off. The roof is magnetic, so I can take this roof off and on. That's an awesome thing Athearn did with the details, is so you can remove the roof magnetically and see all the details in that. I think it's awesome if you want to show it off, but as far as me, I just like to run them and see my locomotives in its all glory. But it sucks that it did hit the floor. We had a couple little boo-boos with it. But as you know, my DCC stuff is mainly used for my yards and use them when I want the sounds and everything else, right? Just kind of like, I like to hear the sounds every once in a while, but it doesn't bother me to hear it all the time. That's why you see DC running on outer main line. Less problems, and it works. Don't need the sound right now. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below. How I built mountains. Of course, I got videos of this. My rock work, the way I did down here. I got to go back and touch up little white spots that I've been leaning against. Kind of poking them here and there. As far as my little fishies, they still alive. They doing awesome. And, oh, look at that. We even got a coal car that fell that I didn't see. What is wrong with this one? Let's see. Trucks aren't tight. This one always gave me an issue. Anywho, guys, we'll watch the train on come by. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.